Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a little 321 box. Doesn't sound quite so good in metric. 7.5 by 5 by 2.5. It's a 321 box and it's using the new Simply Elegant suite, which is just lovely. And you can see the shine from that beautiful paper. And I'm using a slightly different one. I don't know if I brought very much over with me, but it's kind of neutral on the back. Let me see if I've got a bigger sheet, that might help. So that's my original one, and that's on the back. Here's the one I've cut now. So it's got all three metals in, rose, copper, gold and silver. Black and white on the back, and then I've got, just dropping stuff on the floor. This is a plain gold one. And again, this sort of, well, it's black, and I'm going to say that's Sahara sand, but I don't know for definite. Doesn't say. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to make it. And I've got a new stamp set and a new punch. Let's just use all the new. Scooch those out of the way. So you need a piece of cardstock that measures 4 by 9 inches, which is 22.5 by 10 centimetres. I'm going to score on the long side first at 1 inch, 4, 5, and 8, which in metric is 2.5, 10, 12.5 and 20, and then on the short side score it at 1 and 3 inches, which is 2.5 and 7.5 centimetres. So it's a 3 by 2. So it's a 321 box because it's 3 inches that way, 2 inches that way and 1 inch that way. So again in metric 7.5, 5 by 2.5. It's not a massive box, but a nice one you could put little treats in. That would be good. You could put some tissue paper and some little treats in there. So I'm just burnishing this up. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my snips. So looking at it this way, you've got 6 little squares. We're going to cut straight down the rectangles and cut into the squares and just repeat it all the way around. Now, you're seeing this on Monday the 3rd of May, which happens to be my lovely husband's birthday, and also a bank holiday here in the UK. And our catalogue goes live tomorrow, and we have got all sorts going on. So we've got the catalogue that's going live. We have got a special joining offer where you can get even more goodies in your starter kit, and it's a customizable starter kit. You can choose what you want to go in it. We've so that's called Join Plus, £99 to join, and you get to choose £154 worth of anything you want. In euros, 129 euros to join, 207 euros worth of stuff. And oh, the kitten's just made her way onto the desk. Hello, please just sit there and look pretty. What else have we got going on? We have got the Connect, Collect and Craft, which is a special offer. And the postman is just pulling up. Oh goodness, it's all go here as well. What else have we got going on? I can't remember. It just feels like there's everything going on. Right, so I've got 3, no I haven't at all, I've got 5 bits of designer series paper. So this one is 2 3/4 by 1 3/4 inches, that's going to sit on the top. Sit still, Fauna. Which is 7.5 by 4.5 centimetres. I've got 2 that are going to go down the side, 2 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch, which is 2 by 7 centimetres, and these 2 are going to go on the front and back. Oh, big deep breath. 1 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch, 2 by 4.5 centimetres. But please don't worry about writing anything down. Should have said that. Should have precursored with that, shouldn't I? Oh, sorry, I just smacked the cat on the head. Don't need to write anything down. Just click open the description box below, and you will see links straight to my blog. You'll see links how to shop, because, you know, I'd like you to do that too. How to join. You can see links to my Facebook page. You can even see a little icon there that says subscribe. Please do that too. I've got a very busy Facebook group. The link's for there as well. You can just find me everywhere. Okay, so you can see that I'm collecting these pieces around here. You could, if you so wanted, put another panel at the bottom of the box. I don't want to do that because my paper is gorgeous and precious. Right, so I'm going to grab some tear and tape and just pop some little bits on these sections here. You're very interested. She was asleep on the floor. I say on the floor, in her basket. I needed her to be asleep so I could get on film, and put her basket near where we are. Excuse me. And she was perfectly asleep, and clearly she heard my voice and woke up. So, okay, I'm taking all these bits off. Right, so I want to form the base of the box first, so I'm going to work with these ones. She's sitting there very good and very well behaved. So that's the base, and this one wants to come round to that too. And that one. And then just form the lid. And that is how my 3-2-1 box opens and closes. Just like that. Fabulous, isn't it? I first made this. I want to say... Are you just going to go to sleep there? I want to say this the year that I joined, so 2013. I'm fairly sure that's when I first made this one. Okay, so part of the Simply Elegant suite is this gorgeous trim, and you get two of them, a gold and a silver. So, oh, blimey. I came up to go to bed last night. I'd been watching TV down in the lounge. I'm stretching this out and I'm just going to run my fingers across it. And I found an entire spool of gingham ribbon down my landing. She had got it and legged it with it, and she'd had a jolly good time and left it literally trailing down my landing. And it's a very long landing, and she had extended the entire length of it. Great. I did reel it back up again. Right, what's your nose, little lady? Okay. Did I just take your toy away? Okay, so last bit, we're going to do some stamping. So, oh, don't you bite the stamp set. Sit there. But if I just sit there and play with the tear and tape. Elegantly said, this is a stamp and punch that you can buy separately or as a bundle. This is the punch, and I used it last week on a project but hid the top. This time I'm going to keep the top. So it's really rather lovely. I think it's very nice. So what I'm going to do is stamp my phrase first, and I'm going to grab some stays on. And I need to prep this one. So this is a new one that I've got here. You've got this protective film on stays on, protective cover, but you need to keep that because you don't want it to dry out. So what I do is I get a couple of dimensionals. Apparently I'm taking 3. 2 dimensionals, peel off the backing, and then throw the lid at myself, put the lid back on firmly, and that will stay stuck to the inside of the lid and you don't risk losing it. Top tips today. Okay. Oh, you can tell it's a very new ink pad. All the things you do are simply amazing. I'm talking about you, Fauna. I'm talking about everybody who's watching. Right, so I want to position this closer to the top because I want to stamp this beautiful flower, but I want that to go towards the bottom. So I'm going to try and get as much of it on my cardstock as possible. Oh, decisions, decisions, decisions. That way. And I'm going to take a little bit more up on one corner a little bit on there. So I've got that stamped in 3 places. Don't put your paws in the stays on. Not a good idea. And then grab those dimensionals again. And I want to position it so it's as though it has been hooked. And that is my little 321 box. Fauna approved. What do you think? Scooch out of the way. I hope you like it. So, oh, she's just stood on the stamp with the ink. Oops. I hope you like it. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to see you very soon. Bye.